Hi, my name is Philippa Haynes of Insight 101. We are a brand and marketing consultancy. Frequently, I get asked, so what happens in a branding project and why is it different than just getting somebody to do you a logo or maybe just jumping into getting your website done? And the answer is, without the foundations of what your brand's all about, it's very difficult for any designer or supplier to really know what you're all about. And so they're going to ask you some difficult questions and they're going to rely on you to know the answer. But this is where the branding process comes in. And it's suitable for solo business owners. We have an approach for that, but also for larger businesses with teams. And obviously we take a slightly different approach because we want to get to the heart of that team and the culture. But let me share my screen and show you what we actually produce. So here is the first document. This is the brand blueprint that we create. And this is the nuts and bolts of your brand. It talks about what you offer, what makes you unique, what's the big idea, what makes you look and feel very different, who your competition is, your client target, and then it goes into your vision, your values, what your culture's like. And this is all pulled together so that any designer can understand what you're about. But more importantly, this is the starting point of your copy, of the content for your website. It can literally be picked up and put in it, but it can also be used for the copy for your brochures, maybe even a presentation where you're talking about what your business stands for. So it's a very important document. We call it the brand blueprint. But this is the starting point. And then once we've done that, we then move into how we're going to use that. And this is where we start to go into the actual look and feel. So we've got that brand blueprint. We now want to sketch out what is it that is going to make your brand look and feel different. And this is an example of how we start to create your icon, create the name of your brand. And it's a sketching stage, really. We then talk to our client, we go back and forth, get some thoughts from them. And once we've done that, we start to think about, the color palettes, what font goes with that, how it works. What you can see at the bottom here, there is the design. That is the beginning of the design and the look and feel for this particular brand, which is called Flow. And once we've done that, we're ready then to start to create the website. And the important thing here is we have meaning behind the website, behind the look and feel of it, but we also have meaning behind the design, and we have the content all there. All of the copy is ready to go pretty much. So we can start to insert that. So when you're doing this branding stage, it's not just about the look or pulling together a logo. It's actually all of the fundamentals. So in this website, you'll be able to talk directly to your client. It will look and feel like your logo. It will all sort of have a design that flows through. And you'll see on the right here, we've started to say, this is what brochures could look like, etc., etc. So very quickly, it becomes bigger than a logo. It's actually the fundamentals for your brand and how you use it going forward. And once we've worked on the website and all of those marketing assets, then we start to deliver that marketing plan. So what do we do now on social media? What do we do on YouTube, etc., etc.? What's appropriate for the brand? And all of this we can start to answer because we had that blueprint at the front, which answers many questions. So I hope that's been really interesting and useful so that you understand what the differences are. And of course, if you have any questions, then come back to me.